Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. A lot of you originally had seen the first fact or fiction fourth kind the video that I did, and kind of just talking about it. And the first thing is you can go to this website, IMDb, right there you can see it as well, IMDb, internetmoviedatabase.com, and you can check out the fourth kind here. Wikipedia, it's pretty cool to look at. Times they're not always accurate, but I think that this is actually a little bit better as far as the film itself, the director and all that. You can see the people who, for example, the person that plays Abigail Tyler in the film. You can see who who portrays them and all that sort of thing. But anyhow, here I have the movie script for the fourth kind, and let's see, computer's being slow, so just bear with me. The script is a little bit different. It says revision was September 12th of 2007, written by this, however you want to pronounce this guy's name, which he is the director, as you can see at the top here. This guy, which he's actually in the film himself, but anyways, you can kind of let's scroll down here. Okay, the script, it says, note to reader, all archived audio material provided by Dr. Tyler is underlined. All archived video material provided by Dr. Tyler is bolded or in bold font. Interview with Dr. Tyler was done by this writer-director, which I'm assuming is this guy that we are looking at here. One continuous session on February 18th, 2006. All interview material is italicized. Goes on to say the archived audio, video, and interview materials have all been described in this text as accurately as possible and to the best ability of this writer/director, which he wrote the film and also directed it. Any discrepancies between the text and the actual material is purely accidental and unintentional. So we keep going down here. Now this part of the film is the beginning, which I can't show you too much because I don't want them to remove my tube, but in the beginning here you will see, let me see, it's going to look bad because of the way that I'm doing it, but let's see if I can bring out some of the audio. So you can see this beginning trailer also on YouTube, and but in the script it doesn't have the actress actually saying this. It first shows that it was the director originally that was going to say all this sort of thing, and it starts here. This film will be a dramatization of events that occurred October 1st through the 9th of 2000 in the northern Alaskan town of Nome. To better explain the events of this story, I have included actual archive footage throughout the film. This footage was obtained from Nome psychiatrist Dr. Abby Tyler, who has personally documented over 65 hours of video and audio materials during the time of the incidents. In an effort to protect their privacy, we have altered the names and professions of many of the people involved. Every dramatized scene in this film will be supported by either archived audio, video, or as it was related to me by Dr. Tyler herself during. Basically, it just keeps going on. So, anyways, it just says, in the end, you will, what you believe will be yours to decide. And please be advised, some of what you're about to see is extremely disturbing. And then it goes on into the film. And then you've got some of the stuff that's bolded here, as you can see. So the script makes it sound automatically that this is kind of for real. But one thing that it doesn't really, I mean, obviously the director wasn't being questioned as he was writing this, but it's still a mystery whether whose names are actually real and if they actually existed or not. My original kind of safe take on the film, which I've described in a couple of comments replies that I've done, is I think that the movie is I think it's a big production, and I think that the names also, as it was said up here, have been changed. Also, the locations have been changed, but yet the script and how it's written appears that this Dr. Tyler is a real person, and it gives a specific date as to when the interview was conducted, February 18th, 2006, and it goes on to claim that there's archived audio, video, and interview materials, which you do see in the film. The problem is that you don't really know if it's real or not. The script makes it look like it's real, but we don't really know. And if you're going to protect the identity of people, why would you show their face and all that on the film? See, it's really misleading. Whether you like the film or not, I mean, that's different. I mean, it's just a film. But do I believe that the events in the film occurred? Yes, I do. Whether they're true or not, I don't know. But all kinds of abduction cases and all that, in one way or the other, and a lot of description that they give in the film can be verified by all kinds of different people from all over the world that have claimed to have these experiences, whether you believe them or not. So yes, the film does have some realistic things to it as far as what people see and what they go through, but we just don't know. The script makes it look like it's the real deal, but there's a lot of unanswered questions. And in one of the trailers, the person, if you haven't seen the film yet, you can at least you can go over this script if you want. If you're interested in the script, just let me know. In one of the kind of trailers, it shows Dr. Abigail Tyler being interviewed, and her face is all fuzzy, as if they were trying to protect her identity. However, when you actually watch the film, it's not like that. The film, everybody's pictures or their faces are clear. You can see everybody, and it's very unclear. And we already know that they got in trouble for doing the fake internet stuff, creating fake fake news articles and fake obituaries and all that sort of thing, and that they were, they came to a settlement agreement. We've already discussed that in the last part, but anyhow, so there's a lot of unanswered questions with the film. And if you haven't seen the film, I can't show you too much of the film, but there's a lot of parts in here where it will switch from the actual movie footage to what they would call their archived footage, or what they claim to be their real footage, and they will kind of play it side by side, or like a split screen, with the actual film as it's playing, and they kind of reenact at the same time what's going on. It just kind of gives it that Blair Witchy look, where you can actually see a real video. It kind of has those things tied in just a little bit, and it'll see, it'll jump from the movie's therapy session to the actual recording of supposedly the real one of the real therapy sessions that Abigail Tyler was doing, and it'll show the people freaking out, and it's all done under hypnosis, and so there's a lot of screaming in the film and a lot of spooky stuff going on. I'm going to go ahead and stop the film or this YouTube video right now. We'll come back for a second time in one more part. I don't know how much time I've gone over, but I have to make it within 10 minutes. So anyhow, I'll see you guys on the next part. Alright?